When I first put on a bit of weight, I'd noticed it was coming on slowly, but then I kept thinking, oh, I'll diet later and I'll do it tomorrow. So when things started to not fit and I started wearing baggy clothes all the time and thinking that baggy clothes would make me look thinner, and they just made me look even bigger. And then I just suddenly thought, right, something's got to change because I'm uncomfortable. And I had no energy because I'd be eating carbs all the time. And then it'd give you that little fix, and then suddenly you'd get that slump after you've eaten too many carbs, and then I was not very active because I couldn't be bothered because I was tired. So it was all going round in a vicious circle. So I had to do something about it. Now that I've lost more than a stone, with help from DEcarb, I feel so much more confident, and I've just moved house, so I found all these old boxes of clothes that I'd hidden away. When you do that thing where you go, oh, I'll fit into them again one day, I'm not going to throw them away. And I tried them on and I did fit into them, so I was extremely proud of myself. And then I'm coming along to the shoot today. I haven't done a shoot like this for a long time, and it was just really fun. My boyfriend looked very proud of me and I felt really proud of myself. And yeah, it's really changed. It's changed a lot at the moment because I needed a kick up the backside, and DEcarb helped me do that. In the job that I do sometimes get a little bit self-conscious, but you can't be like that all the time. I was actually uncomfortable with my own weight. I don't care what anyone else thinks. You're more likely to get photographed out and about, and that's when I saw a picture of me, I can't remember what it was, and I thought, oh my gosh, I knew I'd put on weight, but I didn't realise I'd put on that much weight. And so I don't feel pressured to be a certain shape. I did think, right, I'm not happy personally. Well, I actually went online and went onto the DEcarb assessment, and there's a list of 18 questions. So you go through them all and you answer, all different things about your diet. The DEcarb assessment said that I was an energy eater, which is kind of what I knew, but it's always nice to get told, properly once you've answered all the questions. And they said, obviously I was eating too many carbs, and so I'm going to have to cut down my carbs. So they suggested DEcarb, which helps reduce your intake of carbs naturally. DEcarb is really, really simple, which is what I need. It stops you absorbing about 66% of the actual carbohydrates. And I like to eat my carbs, so I'm obviously cutting down on my carbs, but depending on what kind of meal I'm eating, I'll either take 1 tablet before a low carb meal, or 2 tablets if it's higher carb, or 3 is the maximum. Number 1 would be drink a lot of water. That's always helpful when you're looking after trying to manage your weight. Walk tall, I always find, makes you look a bit slimmer, because I tended to slouch a lot when I was bigger. Regular exercise. Also, healthy eating is imperative. And finally, I definitely recommend everyone do the DEcarb assessment online and actually find out what sort of food type you are. I definitely recommend going onto the website, going onto eatertypes.co.uk and find out what sort of food person you actually are, and get your advice and assistance from there.